Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. So, Diego Pacheco, 22 years of age, 6'4" super middleweight. Yeah, he's a threat, isn't he? He turned pro at 17 apparently. And he scores a fourth round win over Jack Cullen, knockout, twice floored Cullen in the fourth round. The first was from, well, he initially fired a huge, I think it was a sort of right cross come uppercut that really rattled Cullen, and the kid showed really good awareness because Cullen immediately moved back, tried to reset himself, but Pacheco moved forward and landed a great left hook to the rib, which put Cullen over. He got up. It was not looking good for Cullen. He did well to actually get up, but he hadn't recovered from that body punch. It can take you rounds to get over those. And then Pacheco jumped all over him, got him with a huge right hand, battered him onto the ropes, and then let his hands go. I think it was another right cross and a huge left hook. Both landed, and Cullen sank to his knees. The referee jumped in and immediately. So it's a fourth round KO for Diego Pacheco. So to start with, it was interesting. I mean, Cullen, if you look at his career, he's not a bad fighter, and he actually showed some good skills. He shows a very good jab. He himself is very tall. He's 6'3", and for a super middleweight, that's tall. So it's not like he was outreached, or he just didn't quite have the skill. If you look at Cullen's performances in the past, I mean, he's now got 21 wins with 9 KOs, 4 defeats. All 4 defeats are by stoppage, and there's a draw in there as well. The draw actually was with Zach Celli. It was a split draw back in 2020. He's got a win over Avni Yildirim, where he widely outpointed Yildirim. I think that was during lockdown. Was that 2021? I suppose it was, something like that. He got stopped in 8 rounds by Felix Cash. He did win the English middleweight title by beating John Harding Jr. over 8 rounds. He knocked him out in 8 rounds. So he's kind of that British level, maybe slightly higher Commonwealth level fighter, and he does have good skills. He's 29 years old now, Cullen, but against a world-class, clearly goes world-class in Pacheco, he's always going to struggle because Pacheco was sharper. In the first round, Cullen using a nice jab, Pacheco was just having a look at him, and then in the second round, Pacheco really started to let his hands go and was firing some very effective, really ominous looking punches. A couple of them landed, and to Cullen's credit, he took them well. But as we always say, the key to the door often is the body. The old cliche, kill the body and the head will fall. Cullen was taking some very, very good punches right up until the finish, but it was that left hook to the body that did for him. And I think I'm right in saying that when Cullen fought for the EBU title back in 2021 against Kevin Sajo, it was a left to the body that finished him off in 6 rounds. So he is vulnerable to the body. I mean, I guess when you consider he's 6'3" at super middleweight, that is kind of tall for a super middle. But you don't like it to the body. Good jaw, can take punches. Don't like it to the body. Pacheco, the way he goes through the gears is fantastic. As soon as he had Cullen hurt, he remained totally composed and poised, but he went through those gears. He's a hurtful, spiteful puncher, really sharp. Good long punches that maintain their power at the end of the punch. Yeah, this kid's a threat. At super middle, and he's now sort of 18-0 with 15 KOs. I don't see any reason why he can't fight for world titles in the very near future. He's only 22, so there's no hurry at all. He's got all time in the world. Yeah, good fighter. I like him a lot. And Jack Cullen, he should really just drop down to, maybe try and win the British title. Just try and have, try and build incrementally Commonwealth title, British title. For Pacheco, world is his oyster. He can really make a splash at world level. And if he's this good at 22, I mean, how good's he going to be when he gets his man strength? I know fighters mature at different levels, but this kid is a serious operator. Yeah, looking forward to seeing more of him. He's got a long career ahead of him. Did you see this fight? It was the headliner on the DAZN card from Liverpool. Let me know what you think. Let me know you think let me know who you think Diego Pacheco should fight next, because that's an interesting question. And how far do you think he can go? You know, he's got at that age, 22, 6'4" at super middle. He can certainly be a light heavyweight eventually. Cruiserweight. I wonder about cruiserweight. I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm jumping way ahead. Let me know what you think of this kid. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel. That helps us massively. Like the video if you liked it. And as always, thanks for your time. Be good, take care, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.